always so fun seeing myself. Isn't it?
I suppose. So what do you want to talk about?
Well, talk about people want this another video from us, and you spent the first
Why are you half out of the frame?
you spent the first
That's
20 minutes looking at your teeth to see if they were clean or something.
no. I was looking at how big they are.
See if you look good for camera.
I'm just curious why you went back to half your face off the screen.
Because I don't fit in there and I don't know how it moves
No,
backwards.
it's interesting. It's like a psychological thing. Like you don't want to be totally found out. You want to have half yourself out, ready to get out of something. You know, that's symbolic.
It's perfect.
I don't think so.
Huh?
I don't think it's perfect.
It's good because it's a small screen in a computer. We
There's
don't fit
a
two
whole
people.
room for a whole another one of your heads in between us.
Yeah, but this is not comfortable. Like, this is awkward.
So let's get down to the grit.
There it
As
is.
long as we have you on video, maybe you can share what
am I
happened yesterday.
saying? What happened yesterday?
We got into a fight last night.
We did?
We did.
You're gonna have to remind me.
About the curtains.
Oh, the curtains. Yeah. This is a losing fight for you. So you sure you want to do this to all
I
these
do,
viewers?
because I want everyone to see, whoever happens to be, probably your relatives.
So basically, what happened is this. You want curtains for the windows now, all of a sudden, because my father's got you paranoid that you live in the mountains, and now you want curtains to block out the nature, even though we don't have any neighbors or anything.
It's not the nature. It's the people
Mm-hmm.
who come up from the city and they're not used to all the isolation, and maybe they're lonely.
And they're looking in our windows.
Maybe.
So, okay, so we have to get curtains, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I say, I'll go down to Lowe's with you, and we'll get the right shades
Right.
to fit the windows. So I come home from work, and there are 2 shades in your car. You already went there and bought them.
Right.
And I come in and I say, he said, I'm excited, I got shades. I said, how'd you know what size to get? And you said, I didn't, I just got 2 and I figured they'd fit some window in our house. Right? So I brought them in, and neither one fit any window in our house.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, why'd you waste your time getting them? I haven't even measured. I haven't even told you which ones to get.
Right.
That's all. And that was the fight.
That was not the fight. You turned into somebody who's a real asshole. And there was no room to talk to you.
I thought I was an angry dick.
You are, but I wasn't going to be rude.
Alright. Well, I'm sorry. It'll never happen again.
I like that phrase. That's a really interesting sentence. It will never happen again.
What is it, right?
Yeah, because you've been saying that for almost 10 years now.
I know. But I'm gonna believe it one day. And when I believe it, then it won't happen again.
Maybe I'll believe
Yeah.
it.
That's what we're hoping for.
Mm-hmm.
It won't happen again. What are you doing? You doing this?
Try it out.
It's fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That was our fight. Video responses are welcome to see who won that one. Who was right.
I don't like this one. I don't want to put this one on.
Nah, we'll put it on. I
I
want
don't
to see
want
how
to.
many people say I was right in that argument.
But I lost enthusiasm to even express my side of the story. You know,
Alright.
I was just
So that's your
despondent
problem.
afterwards because
No,
you
no.
wouldn't let anybody say a word. It was just your reality, and when you get like that, I just check out. Even when you were describing it, I just checked out. It's like I didn't want to hear it. Why are you
Well,
doing that for?
Because we'll see.
Oh, now when I'm telling my side, you've got the clicker on the stop button. Isn't that interesting? That's exactly what you did in the argument last night.
Well, there's no argument. That's the point. It's a discussion.
And you turned into
Mrs. Fish?
Mrs. Fish. See, some people don't realize that we all have parts of our personalities that would be better understood if we called them by their proper names. Because there's Chris, and then there's subsets of Chris, one of whom is Mrs. Fish. And
Nobody
you can
knows who
actually
Mrs.
smell.
Fish is.
Well, Mrs. Fish was apparently a first grade teacher who
She's very, very friendly.
she may very well have been when she got her way, but her reality was the reality, and she was very condescending if another person attempted to think their reality was different than hers. Like the other day when you were reminding me about that Don Miguel Ruiz book, The Four Agreements, we
Yeah,
were
but
just having fun, and he said, remember that book where he talks about creating your own reality or whatever? And I said, yeah, thinking that he was going to get into some interesting conversation with me. And then he took a breath and he looked at me and he said, maybe you should reread those chapters.
You're telling me or them?
Whoever's listening. I
Alright.
mean, you already know what you said.
So that's a second fight. And we're already into 7 minutes.
Right,
I don't want to discuss this.
right.
I just want to see that I'm right in the first one. Love you, boo.
Well,